Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Happy Valentine's Day! Today we're making number 45 Granny Square of our 365 Days of Granny Squares. And this one is one of our heart-themed Granny Squares from this week. We've been doing all hearts lately, which I am absolutely in love with this one specifically. And we're just using red heart yarn. I'm just using Red Heart Super Saver, size medium 4 worsted weight. I don't have any more white, but this is the hot pink that I'm using, but you can use any two colors that you like. And also we are using an H size hook, which is 5mm, so make sure you have that crochet hook handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissors, because we will be sewing in our ends, and we're actually going to be sewing down these pieces of the heart underneath. We sew them to our granny square later on, so we'll definitely need a yarn needle and a scissors for that project. And before we get started, I do want to mention, please check out the links in the description of this video. I will have a link to the blog where you can get all 365 Days of Granny Squares. If you click the photo, it will take you to the video tutorial. Also, there's a link to my Facebook. Be sure to share your photos to the post on Facebook today in the comment section. And also, for today, tell me which heart granny square you liked the best, and which you liked about each one of these. So you can go and comment on the Facebook post, and also follow me on Instagram, and if you post a photo on Instagram, be sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares so that all of our granny squares are in one spot and we can admire all your work there. And also follow me on Snapchat. I'll be snapping all weekend, so make sure to follow me there, and also subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Just click that red subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. But and also I wanted to thank my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us. And without further ado, let's just get started in making number 45 Granny Square. Okay, to start off we have to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, fold that down and pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook and we're ready to go. To start off we have to chain 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then in the 4th chain from the hook we are going to put 2 double crochet. So the loop that's on your hook never counts, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, go into that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go back into that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 2, so 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets into that same chain. So yarn over, go into that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that was 1, 2, and 3. Then we want to chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 more double crochet back into that same chain that we've been working in. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, these are double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we want to chain 2, 1, 2, and put 3 more double crochets back into that same middle now. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we want to chain 2, 1, and 2, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain 3 here. So 1, 2, 3 right at the top. Just slip stitch by inserting your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, that's a slip stitch. So now it looks like we have a little square going on here. So now, going on to the next round, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, which counts as our first stitch. So we're going to hop to this next stitch here and put a double crochet in each one of those. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're up to this next corner space here, this chain 2 space. We're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet, all in that same chain 2 space. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 double crochet back into that same chain 2 space right there. So 1 and 2. Now you may have to move this over just a little bit so you can see your next stitch right here, and we're going to put a double crochet in there and each stitch across, which is the next 3 stitches. So that was 1, next stitch 2, and next stitch 3. Okay, then we're at the next chain 2 space, which is our corner space. So we're going to put 2 double crochet in there, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 more double crochet back into that same chain 2 space to create a corner. Then we're going to kind of move this over so I can see my stitch here, and we're going to put a double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're at the next corner here. We're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in there. 1, 2. Okay, then I'm going to move this over and finish off this last side here. We're going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then we're going to finish off our last corner right here. So put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet, all in the same corner space. Okay, then we're going to slip stitch to this beginning chain up 3 right here. So 1, 2, 3, just insert your hook at the top there, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, pull tight, and there we have round 2 done. Going on to round 3, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to repeat what we just did for round 2. So hop to this next stitch and put a double crochet in each stitch across, and then when you get to the corners, we're putting 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. Okay, so I'm at the corner here. We're going to put 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to move this over so I can see my next stitch. We're going to double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we are at the next corner, so we are going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in there. Okay, then double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and then put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the corner. So just repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you up when we finish this round. We are going to change color at the next round. Alright, when you're finishing up, you want to put 1 double crochet in these last 2 stitches here on this side, and then slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, just slip stitch right in there, just by inserting your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, at this point I'm going to fasten off this color, so I'm going to chain up 1 and cut my yarn and pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into a corner space and pick up my new color and pull that through on my hook, and then I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to put double crochet back into this space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and put 2 more double crochet back into this chain 2 space. 1 and 2. Now we are working on in the back loops only of this round here. So we usually work through both loops like this, but now we're working through only the back loop. Okay, so we're leaving these front loops free. So in the back loops of each stitch across, which there should be 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we are going to work in the back loops only and putting a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the back loop only, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we're just making a regular double crochet, but we are only working in the back loop. So yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, back loop only. Okay, now we're at the chain 3 from before here. So we're just going to work in the back loop of that chain 3. So that's right here. Okay, and then just work in the back loops only of these 11 stitches, and then in the corners we're still going to continue putting our 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. But we're going to be using these front loops when we finish our square. So we're at the next corner here, so I'm going to put 2 double crochet, then chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet back into that same corner space. Then we're going to put in the back loops only of the next 11 stitches, just put 1 double crochet. Okay, just like that. And then in the corners we're putting 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet, and then put 1 double crochet in the back loop only of the 11 stitches on the side, and just repeat that. So I'll do that and I'll meet you up when I'm finishing this round. Alright, I'm just finishing this round here on my last stitch, and then we want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, right at the top of our chain up 3, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, now at this point you can decide to change color if you'd like, but I'm just going to keep with the same color. We're going to do one more round, so chain up 3, and then hop to this next stitch right here and put a double crochet in there. We're working through both loops now. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're in the corner, you know what to do, just put 2 double crochet, whoopsie, let me start that over. Do 2 double crochet in this corner, then chain 2, and put 2 more double crochet in the corner, just like that. Okay, and then we want to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 15 stitches. So just put, you can go through both loops like I said, just like that, putting 1 double crochet in the next 15 stitches, and then 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in the next corner space. So basically just repeating what we did on the last round, except we're going through both loops now. So then after this round we'll fasten off and we'll make the heart tops. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this round here, just have 2 more stitches to go. And then we're going to fasten off, so we're going to slip stitch to this chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, right at the top, right there, just yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And then I like to chain up 1 and cut my yarn, and pull that through and pull tight, and then grab my yarn needle and sew in this end real quick. Okay, just sewing it underneath some of the stitches. And then cutting that extra off, stretching this out. so that's completely hidden. So there's your square. You could have your square just like this, you know, have a plain square. It's kind of like our number 2 granny square, or very similar to a solid granny square. So now we want to grab the color that is in the center here to finish off our hearts. So I have hot pink here, and what we want to do is go to any front loop of the pink here at the very right side, so right here. Just go under this front loop, then yarn over with the new color, or the same color as we have been having. Okay, so pull that through with your hook, and then we want to skip this next stitch. You want to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through. So now we are fully attached. Skip this next stitch and go into this next stitch, and we're going to make 3 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go into that stitch from the bottom up like this, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Then hop to the next stitch and put 3 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we are going to skip this next stitch, and then we are going to slip stitch into this next stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Then we are going to skip the next stitch and then put 3 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Skip the next stitch. We skipped this stitch, right? Yeah, okay. Then skip this next stitch, put 3 double crochets in each of the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And then hop to the next and put 3 double crochets in there. Okay, then skip this next stitch and slip stitch into these next 2 stitches here. This stitch and this stitch. Okay, just like that. So there's your heart. Now we want to fasten off. So just chain up 1. I'm going to cut my yarn kind of long because I'm going to use that in this part here. So what I'll show you, because these are kind of, they come up like this. So I'm going to sew these in. So I'm going to sew in this end. Just underneath these stitches right here. Okay, stretch it out. Make sure that it looks like a heart. Okay, then you can cut that extra. And then this piece, this long piece that I cut, I'm going to use that to tack down the heart tops here. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to go underneath these stitches back here. Okay. And I'm going to go up to this part here. And then I'm going to place it down, position it. So it's right here, and then I'm just going to go through a couple of stitches, but not all the way through. Okay, so I'm just going through a couple of those stitches, and I'm going to tack that down, and then go back through to the other one, and do the same thing to the other one. Okay, so again, underneath a couple of these stitches, and and then back around through these stitches, just like that. Okay, so then that looks like a heart. See? From this middle here around up here. Okay, so you'll have to position that a little bit more, and then you want to kind of tie a knot as well. So I'm going to pin this down and then go underneath a couple of those stitches. Hold that loop up. And then pull your yarn through that. And then pull tight. And then just sew in the rest of this end underneath a couple of those stitches there. Okay, and then just cut off any extra. Stretch it out so that's completely hidden. And there you have it. Okay, so repeat that exact thing. If you need to rewind this and kind of watch that again, do that for each of the rest of the 3 sides here. And then once I have those done, I'll meet you back up and we can admire our work. Alright, so we just finished. I just sewed in all my ends and tacked down our hearts. So now you can see the actual shape of the hearts, which is really cool. So admire that. And then we're all done. So I sewed in all my ends in the back. Remember to sew in your ends so that you don't have to do it at the end of this project. But thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this fabulous granny square. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody. This is our last heart granny square for the series. Make sure to share with your work on Facebook, and also tell me which heart granny square you liked the best this week. I think this one is my absolute favorite. This one is so cool looking. So share your favorites and what you liked about each one of them. And also check out those links in the description of this video so that you can get the link to the blog, link to the Facebook, link to the Instagram, my Snapchat username. And follow me on Snapchat and you'll see my fun weekend that I'm having over Valentine's Day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day! Happy hooking!